In this video, we'll explore a series of genius new construction tools you should see, the latest construction technology marvels that have just been released. Whether you're a professional tradesperson or a DIY enthusiast, these tools are sure to amaze you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see the latest tools. Let's get started. eCarc Cordless Palm Nailer Compatible. The eCarc Cordless Palm Nailer is built for those moments when swinging a full-size hammer simply isn't possible. Whether you're fastening joist hangers or working between closely spaced studs, tight access can quickly slow progress. Powered by a brushless motor, delivering up to 6,000 impacts per minute, it drives framing nails with impressive consistency. The magnetic nail guide keeps every nail securely positioned for one-handed use, while the built-in LED automatically lights darker work areas. It's especially useful for framers, remodelers, and DIY builders tackling confined construction spaces with greater control.
Just like this, and it'll kind of...
Spec Ops Tools Drilling Crack Hammer. When concrete, masonry, or stubborn materials refuse to break loose, an ordinary hammer can leave you working harder than necessary. The Spec Ops 3-pound drilling and crack hammer is designed to deliver concentrated striking force without sacrificing comfort. Its high carbon steel head uses a refined impact geometry that transfers energy more efficiently, while the fiberglass handle and bimaterial grip help reduce vibration during repeated blows. Reinforced overstrike protection adds durability where tools typically wear out first, making it well suited for demolition crews, masons, and serious DIY users tackling demanding projects. Berserker Floor Gap Fixer Toolkit. Over time, floating floors like laminate or luxury vinyl plank can develop unsightly gaps due to temperature shifts or heavy foot traffic, leaving homeowners frustrated with spaces that collect dirt. The Berserker Floor Gap Fixer tackles this by acting as a heavy-duty, targeted suction anchor that physically pulls shifted boards back into alignment. Featuring a robust 5-inch diameter suction cup and an included solid rubber mallet, you simply lock it onto the problematic plank and strike the designated 45-degree impact zone to nudge the floor together. This mechanical solution is far better than relying on messy wood fillers that inevitably crack when the floor expands. It is an ideal weekend project companion for DIYers or landlords prepping a rental property for new tenants. With a bit of elbow grease, your floors will look seamless again without a call to an expensive contractor. Berserker Demolition Jack Hammer. If you've ever tried tearing down wall tiles or chipping away concrete overhead, you know how quickly heavy demo hammers can wear out your arms and back. The Berserker 45HM addresses this fatigue head-on with an incredibly manageable 12-pound chassis that doesn't compromise on hitting power. Driven by an 11-amp motor pushing out 15 joules of impact energy, it effectively bridges the gap between lightweight handling and heavy-duty demolition. Its built-in trigger lock allows you to maintain continuous operation without cramping your hand, making it a lifesaver for contractors doing extensive renovations. Ultimately, it turns a grueling afternoon of chipping into a perfectly manageable task. DT30 Digital Tape Measure. Misplacing your handwritten notes or making a typo while copying dimensions down on a clipboard can ruin an entire remodeling plan before it even starts. The Acemat 3-in-1 Digital Tape Measure solves this by combining a traditional 16-foot auto-lock blade with an integrated 130-foot laser distance meter. This dual-action design allows you to handle quick, short-range measurements manually, while instantly switching to the laser for long-range site surveys. All your numbers pop up instantly on a clear, 2-inch backlit LCD screen, which easily toggles between 6 different units depending on what your blueprints require. It is a fantastic asset for real estate agents and solo home renovators who need fast, reliable dimensions without a helping hand. Your measuring process just became a seamless, one-person operation. Thorvald Carpenter Square. Trying to draw a perfectly parallel layout line with a standard tape measure and a pencil often results in shaky, inaccurate cuts that waste expensive lumber. This multi-purpose triangle ruler redefines workflow speed by incorporating built-in marking gauges that allow your pencil to glide effortlessly along the workpiece at exact intervals. The tool arrives paired with a specialized 2-in-1 carpentry pencil featuring a clever removable grip, instantly converting it into a deep hole marker for tight spaces. Because the increments are precisely cut down to 1/16 inch graduations across its 7-inch frame, you can ditch the guesswork and trust your layout from the very first pass. Furniture makers and custom cabinet installers will find this level of accuracy indispensable when plotting precise hardware locations. Laying out your cuts accurately just became a one-handed operation. Workpro Premium Utility Knife. Fumbling around with a screwdriver just to flip or replace a worn-out utility blade is a massive waste of time that can halt your progress during intensive projects. This all-metal Workpro box cutter features an innovative quick-release button that lets you swap out the razor blade in seconds without needing a single external tool. The system operates with a smooth, 3-position retractable slide, allowing you to customize the blade depth for shallow scores or deep, full-thickness slices. The package comes standard with 10 extra double-use blades, meaning you have 20 fresh cutting edges ready to go right out of the box. Flooring installers and drywall finishers will find this tool-free replacement feature incredibly efficient when working on tight deadlines. It turns a tedious maintenance chore into a fast, one-handed swap. Siro's cordless, brushless reciprocating saw. Many reciprocating saws are powerful, but controlling them in awkward positions can be just as important as cutting speed. This model focuses on maneuverability with a lightweight, one-handed layout and an ergonomic rubber grip that reduces fatigue during extended use. A variable speed trigger gives you greater control over different materials, while the brushless motor provides longer service life with less maintenance. From cutting P, V, C, and metal pipe to removing damaged framing, it's designed for users who need flexibility without sacrificing consistent cutting performance. Tilswall cordless brushless paint sprayer. Tackling a major home renovation often means dealing with the tedious, uneven coats left behind by traditional rollers and brushes. The Tilswall Shark 700 steps in to solve this hassle by leveraging a high-efficiency brushless motor that spins at an impressive 90,000 RPM. This engineering choice doesn't just drastically lower tool vibration and noise, it delivers a remarkably consistent atomized spray for a flawless finish. By offering adjustable flow rates from 0 up to 900 milliliters per minute across 3 distinct spray patterns, it gives you absolute control over how the coating lands. It's an ideal companion for homeowners looking to refresh weathered backyard fences or give interior walls a clean, streak-free look without the typical arm fatigue. With setup this smooth, you might actually start looking forward to your next painting weekend. E-Carc cordless circular saw. Even experienced builders can wander off their cutting lines when freehanding long plywood rips, leading to wasted material and ruined project timelines. eCarque addresses this common headache by integrating a dedicated laser guide directly onto the body of their cordless saw. This system casts a sharp visual reference path ahead of your stroke, ensuring your 7 1/4 inch blade follows your intended pencil mark exactly. Because accuracy is backed by a solid 16mm arbor that fits standard U.S. blades, you won't experience the annoying blade wobble that ruins fine finishes. Serious DIYers and furniture makers will find this level of precision invaluable when executing visible finishing cuts where there is absolutely zero room for error. It takes the guesswork out of carpentry, keeping your project looking incredibly sharp. Metabo HPT 36-volt multi-volt rear handle circular saw. Wielding a bulky rear handle saw all day on a framing crew can leave your arms and back completely spent by lunchtime. The Metabo HPT C360 7DWAQ 4 targets this exact physical strain by delivering a 36-volt rear handle circular saw that sheds a massive 2 pounds compared to other tools in its class. Because the tool relies on a lightweight, high-speed brushless motor spinning up to 5,100 RPM, it retains heavy-duty power without the punishing heft. This massive weight reduction directly translates to less muscle fatigue during repetitive overhead joist trimming or continuous subfloor prep. Heavy-duty framing contractors and custom home builders will appreciate how much easier it is to control across a long shift. Shaving off a couple of pounds changes everything when deadlines are tight. Craftsman V20 Brady Nailer. Dragging heavy air hoses and noisy compressors around a house just to pin down a few pieces of trim can make a simple job feel incredibly exhausting. The Craftsman 520/18 gauge cordless brad nailer addresses this hassle directly by eliminating the need for bulky tanks, hoses, and expensive gas cartridges entirely. Instead, this battery-powered tool relies on a fully electric motor that can drive up to 420 finished nails on a single charge of its V20 battery pack. It also features a handy, integrated belt hook, allowing you to easily secure the tool to your waist when climbing ladders or adjusting materials. Finished carpenters and weekend remodelers will find this level of mobility invaluable when jumping between multiple rooms on a tight schedule. It brings the convenience of a modern cordless shop straight to your tool belt.